Alright, I have read Genesis 15:18 to Genesis 18:13. And this is an extension of like God's promise about how the land will belong to all the descendants of Abrams, and like how Sarah, I'm gonna call her Sarah instead of Sarai because that's her name changes, as well as Abraham. I've been calling him Abraham, but it's been Abram, but that's because his name changes, and I prefer Abraham over Abram. I'm sorry about that. I should have made that out like a long time ago. But yeah. So Sarah is still, she's still childless, and she suggests that Abraham should have a kid with one of her servants, and her servant name is Hagar, and Abraham agrees, and he successfully impregnates her, which causes Hagar to look down on Sarah, which causes Sarah to treat Hagar harshly, which causes her to run away into the wilderness. After a while, an angel finds her and tells her to return and submit, because he gives her a prophecy about her son Ishmael, that he will be a strong and wild man and in conflict with others. She decides to name God El Roy. I think that's how you say it. El Roy. And the well is named Be'er Roy, which is well of the living one who sees me. After around, he gets, her son is born. Ishmael is born, and at this point Abraham's 86 years old when he's born. I'm pretty sure it says it here, around here somewhere. But anyway, after Abraham is 99 years old, God appears again and tells Abraham to walk blamelessly before him, which this is the part where he changes his name from Abram to Abraham, as in father of nations. And he promises Abraham exceedingly fruitful with nations and kings coming from him. It means a bunch of successful kings and governors and whatever are gonna come from his descendants and from him, basically. And this is when God gives his descendants the land of Canaan forever. He also commands that every male to become circumcised as a sign of the covenant. This includes his servants, people from his household. Every single male has to be circumcised. And he says that any male not circumcised will be cut off from God's people. Which I'm uncircumcised, so gotta fix that. Oh, and this is also the part where God changes Sarah's name, Sarai's, to Sarah, which meaning princess. And God promised her that Sarah herself will bear a son, even though she's 90. That very day, Abraham circumcises himself, his son, and all the males in his household, including servants, as a show of obedience, And the Lord appears in Abraham at his tent near the oaks of Manre. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. As well as 3 men visit him, Abraham honors them by like giving them food and quickly preparing a meal. And they tell him that like one of the men says that Sarah will have a son within a year. While this is happening, Sarah's like eavesdropping and laughing from her tent because like she's like saying like how could a old person like me be able to give birth? Like the Lord confronts her and is like, why did you laugh? And like Sarah lies and she's like, I didn't laugh, but like is anything too hard for the Lord? Sarah denies laughing because of fear, but God knows she did. And that's all I have for now. Yep. And sorry for not uploading this. This was supposed to be uploaded a while ago, but like I've been busy this week. I've been busy every day, but I finally have time to make this video. Thanks for watching.